Key to us is we need to maintain free trade with Europe. Key is that we continue to have access to global talent, and key for us is that industrial regulation doesn't change. Those are the 3 points that are really important to us, and we're trying to talk to government to explain, we're talking to European governments to explain, and we believe it's in the mutual interest of both the UK and European countries to maintain those 3 key points. We grow, we cannot stop investing. We're in a long-term industry. We have been investing nearly £1 billion in our engine manufacturing capacity in Wolverhampton. We just continue to grow, and so we cannot make our decisions dependent on political singular events. So our investment this year, £3.5 billion in the UK, the biggest industrial investment, is going to continue what it is, and it will be going forward.
What we've seen in the short term, there's been some currency wins with the devaluation of the pound. As an exporter, and we're dominantly an exporter from the UK, that's been a benefit to us. The economic uncertainty is still out there. We're scenario planning. The short-term impact in terms of the British economy does not seem to have been so severe. We're seeing a little hesitation in the market, but overall we're pretty much business as usual. But we're planning obviously for, particularly for when Article 50 is triggered and then we start to get into the discussions. Well, I mean, we don't want any more tariffs than clearly are in place now. So clearly we want freedoms, no new regulations coming in on British-built vehicles. So we don't want is extra regulations. No, in fact, our investment plans are completely unchanged before Brexit and after Brexit. So we announced before Brexit that we're going to invest in a new manufacturing plant in the UK. It's a second manufacturing plant. That's a plant in Wales. It's going to create 750 jobs. Additionally, we're going to create another 250 jobs in the West Midlands. So it's 1,000 direct jobs by the end of the decade just for Aston Martin. Those plans are unchanged.
The current uncertainties are significant, and business never likes uncertainty. The government has a major challenge now that it's facing. An industry like ours, we want to remain within the single market, but we recognise the challenge that's been put forward as a result of the referendum. People voted due to concerns around immigration, and the two are not necessarily compatible. Our role is to ensure that we reflect our members, the industry's view, and that is from a business perspective, that being part of the single market is fundamental to the current strength that we enjoy.
Growth and the European automotive industry's prosperity will largely
afin d'intensifier les échanges commerciaux avec la France. Le mondial de l'automobile qui débute cette semaine à Paris est l'occasion de mettre en avant cette réussite.
It's to some of the world's, and I read this week, the world's top university, and a trading advice. Well, Mike, thank you very much indeed.
The British people have spoken, and we live in a democracy, and we will deliver that democracy. But for people like me, it's incredibly important that when I go back to Westminster, we are delivering those messages which you are giving us, and the SMMT are very, very efficient at engaging with parliamentarians and making sure that we understand what's important to you. We know full well that you need to be able to secure, in the long term, zero tariff access to the single market. We also know full well that it is incredibly important that you can get engineers when you need them, that can either move around your businesses that are pan-European, or if you're not, that you can source engineers from other parts of the EU to come in and help your businesses develop and grow stronger.
L'industrie automobile outre-Manche connaît une véritable